Hello, this is the D Tycoon Show, Community Unity. And this is, sorry. So this is Mayor Tycoon. She ran for mayor, and she is all about good politics and helping the community, and that is what we stand for as well. Today we have with us Mandy, who is advocating for the Missing Persons Registry, because all the registries for missing persons, whether on the local level or on the national level, is so lacking and so incomplete. Could you describe a little bit, Mandy, about what is lacking in the Missing Persons Registries?
Yes, absolutely. Well, for some personal reasons, I started just recently, this past summer, kind of navigating through the location systems. And I found that there is not a Chicago Missing Person Registry in place currently that I'm aware of. There are some other websites that could be updated and utilized more efficiently, but we are desperately in need of a Chicago Missing Person Registry.
How many missing persons registries do we have now that we could access?
Well, there are several. It depends if you mean like on the state level or if you mean like Chicago-wide.
Let's begin with Chicago.
Okay. As far as Chicago, I'm learning as I go along, but as far as I'm aware, there's no Chicago Missing Person Registry. There is the Chicago Police Department website, which under Community Alerts has a portion for missing person alerts, and currently they have approximately 12 to 16 people listed.
And the last time it was updated was when?
Approximately 2016.
So anybody that went missing afterwards is not included on that registry?
That's my understanding, yes. There's also an additional Chicago registry that is not specifically a missing person registry, but could definitely be utilized in that way, and that is called ClearMap. It's a Chicago registry for the police department, and it lists different community awareness, gangs, prostitution, different events that are happening in our area. But as of yet, it does not list missing person reports.
How often is that website updated? Do you have any idea?
That I would have to do more research, but I have not come across any missing people on that particular website.
And you have done research about because you have someone that's close to you, and that you've searched that website to see if that person is on there or not, and you found that. Also, then, why is it? Do you have any insight about why missing persons registries are so neglected?
Sure. First, I want to say I don't think that it's a matter of intention. There are lots and lots of well-meaning police officers that are wonderful, that are doing their job, but there's lack of funding, as with many things, and I do have some ideas to present to the mayor and to the governor about ways to get these positions funded, and then also just lack of prioritization, making this a priority, and lack of awareness.
So currently we don't have any allies among government officials that are pushing for a better missing persons registry.
We have some. It's very limited. I have reached out to Mr. David Earl Williams III, who is a politician, and you can find him online. I let him know about some of my discoveries with the Missing Person Registry and kind of sought out his help, and he is advocating. I've also written a letter to the governor as well as a letter to the mayor of Chicago.
Have they responded to you?
I haven't received a response yet.
And how long has it been since you wrote them?
It was over the summer. The mayor, I believe, at the end of June, and the governor just recently in August. And those letters I did entrust to Mr. David Earl Williams III, and he did distribute those. So I need to also personally follow up and see what kind of response we can get.
Are there any hospitals in Chicago, the state or the nation, that provides information to a database that describing the institutions unclaimed?
Sure. I believe that there are. just because of during the research that I've come across, there are people listed as unidentified, which I'm assuming comes from the hospitals. But I don't believe that there is an actual mandated law stating that they are required to submit that information in a timely manner.
When you looked into those hospitals, did you see the latest date that they updated it? For instance, if they submitted an unclaimed person, what was the date of it? Was it recent or was it more back in the past?
Sure. I don't have specifics at this time. I did encounter some that were updated more recently, but some that were drastically updated. Or not updated in a timely manner, I should say.
Well, Mandy, it was very, very informational. Speaking with you, because this is such an important issue, and we're so grateful that you're working toward amending and giving a voice to the people who are missing and their families as well.
Thank you very much.
So this has been the D Tycoon Show. Again, this is Catherine B. D. Tycoon. She's an advocate for the community unity and a better politics and a better community for all. That's her contact information. My co-host, Bill Morton, who will return next week, he is running for committeeman, and where there's a will, there's Bill. And also, Bill and I we volunteer at the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce, and every month we have a job fair. And for more information about our job fair, please contact us at info@rogerspark.cc. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Mandy, for joining us, and I hope that you will join us again for more insight and more solutions to our missing persons problem.
Thank you for having me. And if there's an Irishman out there watching this, please contact Mandy Sark at sarkmandy@yahoo.com. Thank you.
Thank you.